Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Figured I'd try to do a live stream. Didn't do one yesterday, and tell you the truth, kind of tired. I don't know if it's just the type of day it is. It's shitty looking outside. It's not that it's cold or nothing. It's just dreary looking. Hang on one second. Let me see something. Yeah, I some weird reason I've been feeling like something really fucked up's about to happen. Really bad. Getting like a major adrenaline rush all last evening, today, and I was thinking that's something going on in my life. Maybe upset about dealing with the crap I've been dealing with. But I don't know, I think it's something else. It's weird. I'm hoping nothing happen. No big earth-shaking moves happen. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe we can get the hell out of here. It just feels like something's about to happen. Yeah, I don't know what. And like I said, I'm full of anxiety for the last 24 hours. And I don't even know about what, really. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, we'll sit here and wait and see if anybody hops on here. Hey, how you doing, whoever that is? I just saw somebody hop in there. I'm thinking that World War III is about to be kicked off, like, big time, right real soon here. One of the things I wanted to talk about on here, maybe what's bothering me, is I really believe that we're this close to the mark of the beast right now. I've been noticing weird shit going on in society. Someone was in the store I was in today. It's a little resale shop, and they said that the person that worked there, she was on the phone, hops off the phone, is telling somebody else behind the counter that I don't know if it was her friend or whoever it was, someone in her family was down in Philadelphia and paid for something by scanning their palm. I wasn't aware of it. I guess they're doing this. It's biometrics. Man, we're getting closer and closer to this shit. And while I was going down to get my unemployment thing set up, they kept doing this thing. It's called ID Me. I don't know if if it's a state thing. Who's that? Hey, how you doing? What's up? Roblox, man. How you doing? Just talking about strange things starting to happen around the world, basically. But anyway, so I mean, this is in our backyard. I just saw somebody saying about this, that they at some store or something, they scanned their hand or something, and like I said, biometrics. And the thing with me is, I was down there at the unemployment office, and they're doing this thing, ID Me, and they're wanting to see all your documents. You had to take photos of it and wait for a phone call. It was crazy. I don't know. Everything, they didn't take fingerprints, but I was over to get time put on my phone, and the guy, I didn't know the PIN number to open the phone at the moment. So the guy goes, "Here, let me see your finger." I said, "What are you?" And he's pressing the button all around, because he said, "Press the button on the side of the phone." I was pushing it in and everything. No, just barely even touch it. What they were doing is scanning my fingerprints, and what I noticed, anyway, it's like a fingerprint lock. I didn't have that on there. I didn't want it on there. The guy did it. I don't know why. I'm doing good, dude. Sorry for not answering there. I'm just trying to talk about this thing. So he scanned that, and the next thing you know, is after he's done scanning it. I guess they paid for it, on the thing. But the weird thing was, like I was talking about this ID for me thing, kept having to do it over and over again. Had my birth certificate, my license, and what the hell, Social Security, all this shit. And to go get, they needed that to give me my unemployment now. And they took I guess it's photo, what do you call that? Facial recognition camera, and took a photo of my face. I had to do this twice. It didn't work or something. They did a bunch of other copies of all my documents. They kept not accept them for whatever reason. What I think they're doing is they're building a database. This is my opinion. I don't have any proof of it. And they're taking multiple copies of a picture. I didn't take. We got to do it again. Multiple times, right? Kept messing up. And maybe they're putting them in some for, different agencies or whatever the hell, building a database. And they might be doing it a lot of other places too that we're not even aware of what's going on. They're pulling us closer and closer to this whole mark of the beast thing, I think. Who's that? How you doing? What's up? Just talking about some crazy things that's going on. I was talking about facial recognition cameras and all this other stuff that I had to go down to unemployment, and it's just weird now. It used to not be this hard. I went through all this bullshit over and over, and I noticed a couple other things around now. Just weird things. I think we're real close to something big coming. They're going to get rid of our money. I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. All the banks are going to crash, and all the money's. I don't know what's going to happen. But in the Bible, it says that they'll cast their gold and silver in the streets, or the gold will be cankered, and whatever the deal is. I don't know it off the top. What's this? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks. That'll help. So I really think something humongous is about to happen. Life-changing. And everybody's cheering Donald Trump on, and I voted for him, but you know what? There's only one person I'm following. That's Jesus. That's the way I'm feeling about it. A lot of people are acting as if he's going to be our savior. He's never our savior. He is our president. Let's keep it in perspective. That whole, it's almost like a lot of people almost idol worshiping him. And that's wrong. Even if God's using him as a tool to fix America, that's great. But keep it in perspective is what I'm saying. I think, what's this? Here you go. I thought it was obvious. I'm with Jesus. I'm trying to get to heaven. Maybe I'm not the best candidate to go there, but I'm trying. So that, exactly. I mean, I'm sitting here, I got a biker hat on, shit, but deep down, I'm not some kind of, troublemaker or anything. I am who I am, and I think we were really, really, really close to the end time. I mean, it is end times. We're just getting into some heavy stuff. Maybe tribulation's right around the corner. Rapture. I don't know if you believe in rapture. Thank you. And it's, to be honest with you, the whole thing's kind of scary. It's like a science fiction movie. Like I was saying, all the weird things that were happening down unemployment office was really weird. Walmart has been using facial. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Who did I vote for? I voted for Trump. Guess what? He was the best candidate. And I also believe he might be able to fix everything economically right now or work on it. But doesn't mean that I'm 100% trusting in him. We could be getting deceived. And I'm going to keep my mind right on that point right there. Be glad if he's here to help, then I'm all about that. But I'm not going to follow blindly any man. Only Jesus Christ. And you got to keep that in your mind. Well, who's that? He. What's the www? Okay. What's your name? Lucas? I can barely read that. My eyesight's going bad. Well, anyway, thank you guys for coming on. I just felt like doing a live stream here. And yeah, you know what? Maybe God put him in that spot. Maybe I'm wrong when I'm saying don't trust. Not that I don't trust him. Just don't take your eyes off of Jesus. What I'm saying, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. In life. And Trump still could be being used as a tool by God to do whatever needs to be done. But we are definitely entering into some crazy times here. And I don't know that I trust Elon Musk either, to be honest with you. That's just me. Sounds like Maryland. What's Maryland sound like? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I've been Christian, true Christian, for about 9 years. Good for you. You know? I'm just saying it's. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking. Does any of you guys feel like something weird's about to happen? Something, do I sound like a babbling crazy man, or do you think like I'm on point with this stuff? That's all I'm asking. Yes, yeah. All right, good. Just reassuring because no, somebody said no. You can't make up your mind. You're 1 point, not really. Well, which point would that be that you either agreed with or the rapture is very close? That's what I think, and I'm hoping I'm correct on that. Look, I'm not going to be all cocky and say I know. A lot of people, oh, this is going to happen, and that. It's up to God, and whatever God chooses, thy will be done. We're just along for the ride, but I'm hoping I can get a ride home by God, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't think Trump has any intentions. Any bad, maybe not. Look, I voted for him, and I still would like to see, hey, is that Texas 3? How you doing, brother? That's cool. Elon Musk is a Democrat, but we can work together. And then, yeah, I might be wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and say, I'm just a little bit worried that people are almost worshiping him around the world. They need to step back just a step and take a look at the big picture and focus on Jesus Christ. And still, if maybe got, hey, how you doing? Who's that, Snoopy? How you been? That's cool. Were you here? I didn't even see on. Were you here on Red Dawn? Didn't even show up on my side of the screen. That's. He said he voted for Biden. Who voted for Biden? Are you talking about me, dude? You dead wrong, dude. So anyway, are you talking about somebody else voted for Biden? No, I'm still going to say this. I'm glad Trump's in there, but I'm hoping all of a sudden it doesn't all turn all around. Here's what's concerning to me. Think about this for 1 second. All right, Trump and Robert Kennedy and Elon, they're all going after these bad guys, which they're definitely bad guys. All the scumbags are out there doing all the kind of shit they've been doing to our country over and over. And I don't know if you heard it, RFK saying he's getting rid of chemtrails, he's going to go after them. They're investigating Fauci, all this other stuff. Sounds great, right? I'm all about that. And they're going to do all these great things. But then after they do all these things, right? And we're all, Trump's going to be like, look, I did all this. Trust me, we got to go get these vaccines. We got to go do this thing to start this money thing program or whatever the hell it is. I got a feeling we're getting pulled towards the mark of the beast, and I hope I'm wrong, one way or another. But again, I think Trump may just as well be working. God could have put him in that place to do whatever needs to be done. So I don't know where I stand. I'm just, something is concerning to me. What's this say? Trump has so much to overcome. Exactly, I agree with that. They buried us. Biden buried us. And they were going to go further with that. If they got back in there, they would have destroyed what was left. It's a mess. Yeah, who's to say we're going to be here next week? You know what I'm saying? You're talking about looking for a job. Everything might be over and done with. You seeing what's going on in the Middle East and everywhere else? It's ramping up big time. What's this say? He had head scratcher. Yeah, that's a head scratcher. All right. Yeah. Hey, Mark Williams, how you doing? How you been, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, just rattling on about the election and stuff. I mean, glad, don't get me wrong, I voted for Trump. Glad that he's in there and we have a fighting chance of turning this thing around. But again, I'm still slightly scared. Don't get deceived. If you know anything, it says in the Bible at the end there that great deceit will be under strong, a lot of people will be under strong delusion. And if not for shortening of time or something, I think it says about even the elect could be fooled. So I'm just trying to keep my eye on Jesus. I don't feel like getting screwed here at the end of this. My life's been pretty tough, and I plan on trying to go upstairs, not down. You know what I'm saying? When it's all over and done. So how you been, Mark? Good to see you, dude. So, what do you guys think about what I was saying? Like, do you guys even feel slightly suspicious about it? Happened too easy. I thought, I don't know what to think. But I'm glad he's in there. But here's the next thing. Did you guys see what happened today I think it was in Ohio? There was supposedly people marching around with masks on with swastikas. I bet that's a false flag waiting to happen, and they're going to try to blame it on patriots and everything else. And there was something else, or the deep state's actually owning up to being the deep state, and they're talking about how it's almost like a counterbalance for the regular government, a shadow government. I don't know if you guys saw anything on that. And meanwhile, Trump's thinking about cleaning the house over in the Pentagon, which I think is a very wise idea. Pick apart that Pentagon, get anybody out of there that, Again, here I'm taking both sides of the fence. A minute ago, I'm talking about not trusting Trump, and the other part of me saying, yeah, clean house. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm like a divided mind right here on how I feel about all this. I don't know. I'm seeing so much crazy shit happen in the last couple years that I guess I'm suspicious of everything, I shouldn't be, but I'm throwing my trust in Jesus. That's all I got to say. So, how you been, Texas 3? Did the chat freeze up? Can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a 5x5. I got a feeling YouTube might have frozen. There we go. Somebody said something. There you go. MSM saying there's at least 20 rhinos in the Senate that won't confirm Matt Gaetz as AJ. Yeah, you know what? Matt Gaetz will go after the criminals, no doubt. They don't like that shit. Oh, shit. How'd you do that, Texas? What finger was it? Wasn't the middle finger, was it? Were you giving somebody the middle finger and they snapped it, or just broke a finger, man? Or dislocated it? Yeah. Okay. Damn, you Texas people like to fight, don't you? All right. So, anyway, do any of you agree with anything I just said, or do I sound like I've gone completely fucking nuts? Because, like I said, I'm like of a divided mind right here. I'm trying to seek the will of God on one hand, what He wants me to do. On the other hand, I think I'm like, acting as if the world's here to stay. I think we're at the end times. That's all. Punching a filing cabinet. Hey, you know what? Punching a filing cabinet. I used to punch walls and shit when I was young and dumb. See, I don't have any knuckles there. Fifth metacarpal break, fourth metacarpal break. I double boxers break, I think they called it. So yeah, I hit a lot of stupid. I did a lot of stupid shit when I was young. I got tired of doing that. But so anyway, I guess I chased everybody off the damn live stream, but you too. There's like 2 people on the live. It looks like, unless there's more. I just wondering what I need to fix my finger before it heals. Yeah, frickin' A. It's all messed up and shit. Go get it. Go get it fixed, dude. You know? How long's it been like that? For a week? Yeah, that thing will start setting permanent and shit. You might want to go so you don't have to re-break it. Yeah, dude, you ought to go as soon as you can, because like you just said, if it was broke, and I don't know how this, but you're gonna end up. Look at this, broke. I showed you that, right? I got like no knuckles there. That's from not doing a damn thing, just roughing it out. You know, I mean, I can use it, and occasionally I get a little bit of pain in it, but I think the doctor that said it was, I was in a bar late at night. I'd broken up with my girlfriend. I was probably 22 at the time, and I knew the barmaid down there. I was talking to her and hanging out, and it was like last call, and she knew I was bumming. She's pouring me shots of Sambuca and all this other stuff. I'm banging them down, and finally she's like, "We gotta get out of here. Let's go." So I turn around, and in the back of the bar, there's bat wing doors, you know, like in the Western movies. So she goes, "Let's hit it." So I took her serious. I went to punch the door. So messed up, I started to fall and punch, and I hit the door hinge and busted up my hand. The other time I broke, it was in a fight. So, crazy shit. What's this? I spent a month in Dallas County. All right. Man, dude, tone it down a little bit. You're gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna miss all the fireworks, you know? The whole world's about to go up in flames. You're gonna be locked away. And all you'll be able to see is out the little fucking window of the prison cell, dude. Door hinge. Oh, dude, it blew up my hand, dude. But you know what? Actually, it didn't hurt at the moment. I was drunk as a skunk, dude. And Linda goes, "Let me see that." She goes, "Ah, you stupid ass. Now I got to take you to the hospital." This thing got it was like a golf ball was under the damn skin there. It just went like a big old arch. Oh, man. It's craziness. So, it doesn't, you know, it's not a wise move to take your anger out on an inanimate object, you know? Do some dumb shit when, you know, it's craziness. But that's a long time ago. I got a lot smarter. You know, if you're going to hit something, make it count. Make it be somebody that's trying to hit you, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I just chased everybody off the live stream. So for you two guys, you guys had the decency to hang around and listen to me babble. But in reality, no, I'm dead serious. I've been feeling like anxiety all day today, last night. I feel like something's coming, and I just want to be ready, man. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. So I chased everybody off because they didn't want to talk about that. And they think that, see, that's what I'm talking about. If you even suggest that, look, I voted for Trump. If you even suggest that, they're looking at you like you're a traitor. Not at all. I'm a patriot through and through. And I'm just saying, more importantly than your physical body is your spiritual one, because that's where we're going next. All right, this shit's going to pass away. I'm just trying to get where I need to go, if you know what I'm saying. That's about it, you know? Yep. Exactly. Exactly. You feel exactly, because it's had such a damn adrenaline dump all day long that I'm thinking, what the hell is bothering me? I mean, I had some things that are bothering me, but there's no reason why I should be feeling the way I've been feeling, you know? Yes, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Texas. So maybe I'm not going bananas. I was glad to hear someone else is feeling that, yeah? There's something like this close to us now about to happen. I don't know what, but I think something big's coming. It's too damn quiet. It's a Sunday afternoon. I came out of my house over here today, and I just had to get out of the house and go do something. I went and got a cup of coffee. Let's try to change, everything I was thinking about, and got in my car, and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, it was so quiet where I'm at. It was like deathly eerie quiet, calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy. I can't get you to feel how I felt, but there was something going on. What's it say? California banned the word squaw from banners and business logos. California claim is, what's it, derogatory. Newsom signed into law 2022. Squaw Valley Ski Resort is going to change your name now. Why is that? Is that not an Indian word talking about squaw? Why is that? That's retarded. Now, they did that with the Redskins. The Washington Redskins changed their name. I know some people who are actually Indian that were Redskins fans. The point being is, I thought the woke shit was going out the door, let's get rid of it. Squaw to me does not seem offensive, but they're also trying to break up the family unit. They're also, don't like mother and father. They want you to say birther or some shit like that. It's like this new age, or not new age, woke ideology or whatever the hell they're trying to push. They're trying to split up the nuclear family. Look, woman Indians are called exactly right, Snoopy. It's crazy. Yeah, squaw is an Indian woman, and do not. I'm pretty damn sure that's an Indian word. They're the ones to say that. They're just, Newsom and all those assholes are just trying to find some kind of thing, divide and conquer, make it like someone's saying something racist about some minority. It's craziness. All these years, nobody bitched about that. Now they're gonna, try to make it something. Yeah, Chiefs or Braves or, these are just words, When words start hurting people, watch out. Society's gone down the shitter. If a word puts you in a hurt box, you better fucking grow some balls and a backbone and because you're turned into a pussy if a single word can make you melt down. And that's what's killing me about everything. Yeah, exactly. Warriors. Yep. It's just crazy. This whole woke thing's destroying the world. Even in the military now, it's all woke now. The Marines and the Army. And do you ever see some of this shit going on in there? It's crazy. All inclusive. Well, you know what? How's that working out on the battlefield? We'll find out, because we ain't far off from war. Are these people who are prancing around going to be able to defend the country? That's all I'm saying, I'm not trying to downgrade anybody or anything. And shit's crazy anymore, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't they leave everything the fuck alone? You know what I mean? Just let us live our lives and stop trying to change everything. In a way, that's how I started off talking in the beginning of this video about all the weird new things. I was down at a store. I'll go over this real quick in case you guys weren't here yet. And I heard someone say that worked at the store behind the counter She said that she just talking to a friend of hers, and her friend was down in Philadelphia and paid with her palm, like scanned her palm. She didn't even know she could do it or something. They say her like, so they're gathering biometrics. You want to see how? And they're doing it to you, to me, to everybody, right on the fucking screen of your phone. Especially if you got a newer phone. I kept noticing fingerprints are showing up real good on the damn thing. Clean them off, and there's more on there. The fingerprints is on the glass. They know whose phone this is, right? And they're scanning that, so they got all your prints and everything else on your phone somewhere, going somewhere. And facial recognition or iris scans, it's all happening right here. I guarantee it. That's what I think's going on. And it just creeps me the fuck out. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. What's this? Are they gonna? Yeah. Yeah, the world's did a 360. It's changed. It's totally gone. What's this? Facebook now does facial scan on new. Yeah, I don't like that shit. You know what? They're leading to one thing again. You won't be able to go use the internet unless you get the mark of the beast, probably. Watch. See what I'm saying? You'll need a chip to be able to access the internet and to buy and sell and all this shit. And we're close to that time period. It's starting to get here fast. I think that's what I'm feeling in my spirit while I'm getting weirded out. It just keeps getting closer and closer. Texas, you still here? Or did you roll? Well, he must, yeah, like he's going to answer me if he rolled. He probably left the live stream. So what do we got up there? We still got 2 people. Maybe he's still here. Yeah. Snoopy, I don't even know if you were on when I was saying this. Like the last 24 hours. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. I was just saying 24 hours, I felt like, I was saying this, Texas was agreeing, like nervousness, like anxiety, like you couldn't believe that I couldn't even explain. Now, granted, I'm fighting eviction and waiting on my money for my unemployment. Should be in tomorrow, hopefully. They said I got it. I got the confirmation letter, or whatever you call it. There's a word for it. I can't think of it. And I'm just waiting on it. And that could be bothering me. And then I got a possible job lined up. I went to an interview. I'm going back again tomorrow. I had a problem getting they had their thing online, right? I went and talked to the person first. And they're like, yeah, just fill this out. So I did that. And for some damn reason, I couldn't. It erased or something. I have to go back in. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, but pain in the ass. Whatever happened to paper and pencil? Fuck all this technology shit. You know what my problem is? I'm getting too damn old. I want the old days back. Yeah, I think so. That's only if we comply, and they're going to try to take us there pretty soon with the bird flu. Did you see what they're? I did a video the other day about that shit. They're claiming that these people out in the West Coast now were getting bird flu. I guess it's Oregon and maybe upper part of California, and they're all freaking out like over this. And now they're testing wastewater. And in my video, I said, you know what? Of course you're going to find bird flu in the wastewater. Wastewater rolls into the frickin' sewers. There's millions upon millions of birds flying around right now and in the spring. And the reason being is they're migrating. So they're shitting everywhere. And then you got millions upon millions of chickens where they're shitting everywhere. So, yeah, you will find some kind of bacteria from bird flu and many other flus. It doesn't mean that's anything to worry about. If it's in the frickin' sewer, here's a little piece of advice. Don't play around in shit water. Stay the hell out of the sewer. But, it's probably always been there, and it'll always be there. Bird flu isn't something that just happened just recently. There's different flus, different viruses. It's probably been some type or another of bird flu. In fact, I know there has been. I've heard of other ones in the past, and they want to put that fear on everybody again and put us through all that bullshit all over again. We can't let them do it this time around. Yep. Yeah, and they'll try to go with all the same dumb shit. Wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart. And they just admitted that a lot of that shit was just made up almost on the spot. The 6 feet apart. Why not 7? Why was it 6? And all this other shit, And you just got to play along with it. Craziness. I ain't playing along. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe it didn't. It might be happening, but maybe it just didn't seem that important to write that small detail in there at the moment. You know what I mean? For John the Revelator, the guy that wrote Revelations, actually he did say stuff about men's hearts will fail from fear and shit with things that are coming onto the earth. So in a way, yeah, they did mention something. I just thought about that when you said that. Yeah. Hey, is that Mixed Media? How you doing? I'm hanging in there. Just things are. I was telling everybody the last night, yesterday and today, I'm kind of feeling like really anxious. That's the only word I can think of. Like something's about to happen. And I came out today about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess it was, maybe a little earlier, and went out to get a cup of coffee at the 7-Eleven. And I'm looking around, it's stone quiet. And it's usually somebody outside, some kind of activity. It's just really like the calm before the storm. It was almost unsettling calm. There's no wind, no birds, no nothing. It was really weird. I don't know if it's because I felt like shit and had that adrenaline rush, anxiety, that I, in my own mind, made it seem worse than it was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I feel like something's coming real soon. Some crazy thing, some crazy event that might be world changing. I know one thing. I have a strong suspicion that right around Thanksgiving, the banks are going to fail. It'll be a Black Friday. Boom, everything's going to go down. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the birds. Maybe. Or Stephen King. There's a creepy son of a bitch, huh? Stephen King, you ever get a gander at that skeleton? Looks like he hasn't ate food in months. This bony-faced old freakish libtard. He's a scary-looking dude. He looks like one of the evil characters in his book or something. Stephen King. So how you been, Mixed Media? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me today. I'm just in a really weird, anxious mood. Good. I'm glad you guys in Texas said the same thing. Because I start to think, what the hell, am I losing my marbles or something? You know what I mean? Someone else is feeling it. That's cool. And it's not cool, but then you don't feel like you're all alone in the world. Like, either I'm crazy or the only psychic or something, yeah? Or, I don't know. I feel like there's something we're right on the edge of something crazy. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, terror attacks. Yeah. Yeah, they worked their way in here. They ain't going to want to waste it and get thrown out before they can do something. So, in other words, it could be speeding out. You know what I don't understand? Maybe Trump shouldn't be broadcasting everything he's going to do. He's not in there yet. He's also going after the cartel, the drug dealers and shit. Don't say a word. Wait till you get in there and sneak attack them scumbags. Send in the Navy SEALs. You don't have to explain yourself. Go get them then. Don't give them advance warning because they're coming after them if they do that. You know what I mean? Why in the hell are you broadcasting? That's why it's either fake or not fake, but like something doesn't make sense. He's not using his head. He's good at business and everything, but he's choosing the wrong words to tell people, and evidently his ability to pick friends and stuff too. Like some of the people that were in his cabinet last time, Pompeo and the other people, were no good. Pence. That's possible. Trump does think like that. So before I go and trash him the way I just was, maybe he's pulling a double switcheroo, like he's going to do something different. Like instead of going after the drug cartel, maybe he's coming after us, throwing us in a FEMA camp. I don't know. It's just something feels really off. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I feel something coming. What's this said? Wait a minute. Fly drones with... Yeah. Oh, dude, you want to hear something crazy, Texas 3? Yesterday, I just heard the Koreans are actually putting out, they have like millions of those. Literally drones that have explosives on them. And they put facial recognition cameras and everything else on it. Come right up to you and blow a hole through your head. Some guy named Jordy Rose was talking about that at TED Talk a while back. He's one of these elite assholes. What's it say? Yeah. Yep. Hey, how you doing, Fred? Exactly, Fred. The calm before the storm. Maybe, because I was just saying that. I walked out of my house. Everything feels dead quiet. Like, so quiet, and there's nothing going on in the news, really. It stopped for a moment. Like, you're hearing things here and there, here and there. Got kind of quiet again. Something big is coming. I've heard of that. I know our military had something about that. They literally have like giant suits and stuff, that exoskeletons. What were you going to say about that? Hey, you know what? Hold up for a minute. Let me make sure I got. Whoa, good call. Running low on battery here. Just plug this in. There we go. Should be all right. Yeah. You know what they have garden Mar-a-Lago right now. As of like a week ago, they literally sent some of them robot dogs down there. What in the hell? Why? What? Regular dogs ain't good enough for garden? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck's with that? Unless those things got like guns and shit on them. Some of those robot dogs might be, packing heat there. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, they do. You imagine, end times starts rolling around. What do you call that? Tribulation time. They might be chasing us down with drones and shit. Shit is really creepy and off the hook. Let me see what I got here. I'll make sure I got my battery situation all set up here. You know me. I got 15% on this right now. I'm charging this other phone, so we'll probably be all right. I got Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I'm at 8% on this thing. I'll keep an eye on it. Just keep charging it. Yeah. He did. Yeah, that did happen. I heard that, Texas. Yeah, he did. And also Warp Speed, Operation Warp Speed. Someone was saying he's going to pull a 2.0 on that shit. Yeah. I'm like the only guy on YouTube that keeps running out of battery halfway through. Could have the greatest live stream that night and it gets fucked up because the battery run dead on me. So I got like 8% on the one and 15% on this. Couple minutes, gonna have to jump over to this one if this doesn't charge. Let me see. I got the wrong wire in here is what's going on. Yeah, I'm still at 8% there. I'm keeping an eye on it. I started this thing off with about 30% on the battery, and I didn't think I'd be on here that long, and I had the other one charging. Like I said, the wrong wire. What's this? Exactly. Exactly. I ain't gonna be a pincushion. Forget that shit. You know, anybody that sits there and tries to defend that shit, what are you gonna say to all the people who lost relatives and shit by that frickin', thing that they got put in their arm? You know? That killed a lot of people. Yeah, exactly, mixed media. Uh, yeah. Vinegar and cayenne, hot sauce, yeah. Yeah, they'll stop doing that pretty damn quick. So anyway, I wish I had another wire to be charging. I got one in the house there. Try to see if this thing's charging. Wait a minute. No, we're still at 8%. It's just this fucking wire is it's not a charger wire. I think it's more like a USB cord type of wire. I mean, it's charging, but really slow. Hopefully, I can just keep it at 8%. Yo, there he is. How you doing, brother? Mass one in the house. How you been, dude? Steelers play today? Oh, cool. They beat I hate the Ravens too. And they're right down the road. They're in Baltimore, but I'm not a Ravens fan at all. Huh. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, it's charging, but real slow. 8-2. Yeah, I think it's the same record as the Eagles. Oh, wait a minute. Eagles beat the Commanders. Yeah, it might have made them 8-2. Hang on one second. Hey, what if that happened, dude? If it's a Philly, it's a Pennsylvania Super Bowl, man. Steelers and Eagles. Yeah, I don't like them at all. I think they beat Eagles in a key game. I think a while back. It just pissed me off. I forget. Or they beat somebody I was rooting for. It wasn't the Eagles, I don't think. Wait a minute. Hang on 1 minute. What is the Eagles' record?
Eagles won 26-18 last Thursday against the Commanders.
Yeah, but what's the record, though? What is the Eagles' win-loss record?
The Eagles are in first place in the NFC East with 8 wins and 2 losses for a winning percentage of 80%.
Check it out. They're both the same. They're both 8-2. Dude, that would be pretty cool, though. Pennsylvania Super Bowl. Might happen. You never know, dude. You seen Tammy? I forgot to put. I usually put a comment on one of her videos or something to let her know I'm going live. Same with some of these other guys, but half the time I've been forgetting anymore. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I'm forgetful as shit about everything. Must be getting old. That's what it is. You been over at Monty's? You know what, dude? Check this out, Mass One. I can't comment on Monty's on his channel anymore. All right, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Hit me with a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. Yeah, exactly. Hey, isn't that Mighty Buffoon's team, the Bills? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I can't even talk. I can't comment on his channel no more. Oh, okay. All right, brother. You have a good one. Hopefully Buffalo wins, dude. I'll talk to you. Hey, Mass One. Dude, we got to try to do a double live stream. Remember you were talking about that? We'll figure out how to do that. Right on. You have a good one. Yeah. Monty is going off the deep end with that shit. You know what? That's like shit you shouldn't even play around with anyway. It's like messing around with Ouija boards and shit. All right, dude. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping by. So, what are you working on now, Mixed Media? Anything else with your that ring you had on there looked pretty cool. That's cool. That's neat. Yes, exactly. I knew as soon as you said that, I was thinking that. Yep. That's a that's a cool idea. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm glad I came on here today. I needed to talk to some people, man. I was just sitting there bumming, and I think the whole anxiety thing fucked me up today. Just come on here and change my mindset, talk to other people and shit. That's cool. Greenhouse still working. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, somebody about to hit my car. You guys see that? Yeah. Dude was backing up. Thought he was with me. He's in a Kia too. So is it getting cold out there yet? Is it real cold out? Colorado, Mixed Media? It's starting to get cold at night here. Just starting. Yeah, shit. Are you up in the mountains or sort of a little lower? Cool. Let me check the battery again, see if we're getting anywhere with this. Yeah, it's charging. It's up to 10%. Was at 8, so that's a good sign. Yeah. Well, Trump will start doing that. That and drilling for oil, you know? And get rid of this fucking lithium everywhere. All of a sudden, lithium's really, really important because they want this fucking whole society to be battery oriented or whatever the hell it is. Oh, really? That's wild. Yep. Yep. That's pretty cool. You guys have bears and shit and cougars running around near there? I was going to say, are bear cougars? Yes. I wouldn't want to run into a cougar or something or a bear in the middle of the night, you know. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes they just run from you. It all depends on what kind of mood they're in. If you seem like a threat, if they're with their cub or something, you might have a major issue there. Yeah. Well, you could always, you know what, Snoopy, you could always move up north to, what'd they call that? Chad or whatever. What was that? What was that up in Oregon? Was it Oregon? Where they had that little town, the little town, and like they blockaded off the cops and everything else. What did they call that? It wasn't Chad or something like that, or wow. Yeah, brown bears are the ones you got to look out for, correct? I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute. Yeah, yep. They're more likely to run from you, I think. Hey, do they have grizzlies? Grizzlies aren't out in Colorado, are they? They're like up north, maybe Montana area. But are they down in Colorado? Snoopy, you cracked me the hell up. Yep. Yeah, as long as they don't put them in a freaking concentration camp. I mean, if you're gonna put them in a camp, don't make it be a permanent situation like they're in a prison. Try to rehabilitate them and get them back into society if you can. That's what I thought. How about rattlesnakes? You ever come across rattlesnakes out there? I'm not a big snake fan myself. Whoa. Damn. Probably got high off the butane. Let's see what we got for battery here. Good news, it's up to 11%, so it's going up instead of down. So I won't have to switch over on the phone there. One day I'm going to remember to fucking charge this thing up to 100% before I start a live stream. I'm always starting with about, 30 or 40%, and an hour or so into, just when it's getting interesting, the battery starts going dead. How about you, Snoopy? You seen any rattlesnakes out where you're at? It's one animal I wouldn't want to have to fucking deal with. Right, exactly. Wouldn't know how to handle it. Huh. Probably thought that butane can was food in there. Yep, it probably caused my phone to blow up if I had a full charge on it. Yeah. Did you ever run into a mountain lion up there? So I saw you walking. You were walking all over down the road and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't go out in the evening time then if you don't have a pistol or something with you. So my new car's doing pretty good, at least so far. No problems. Actually, there is a one problem. It's got tinted windows in the back there, and to be honest, I never really had tinted windows in my other cars. And it's got a screen down here. When I back up, let me turn this around for you. Right here it'll show you what's back there's camera, whatever. And I forget like all the time to keep looking there. I got to keep looking back there when I'm backing up. I keep trying to look at my upper rear view mirror or turn my head and shit. And it's tinted, so it's hard as hell to see out there. I'm afraid I'm going to hit somebody if I don't get used to that cameras. That sounds good. Yeah. Damn, you guys eat pretty good over there, Mixed Media. I heard that name. Oh, yeah. Grizzly Bear, him and his girlfriend. He was begging her to run, to get the hell out. He knew he was done. He was trying to save her life by telling her to just take off. And she hung around or something. The bear went after her, too. That was crazy shit, dude. You can hear it. I guess a little of it was caught on camera or something, and most of it you could hear going on. Like the camera got knocked over. I'm working on it. I just went to an interview, and I actually got another interview for it very shortly. Hopefully, I get something there with that because it would be a great job, I think. Yeah, exactly. Winnie the Pooh, yep. Yeah, dude, that's traumatizing watching that shit. You know the guy, you hear him screaming and shit. He's getting eaten by a bear. It's crazy shit. Ah, man. Mixed Media, you're a riot. Even if you're not joking, that's kind of funny the way you worded that. Ah, man. Yeah, exactly. Well, we probably killed off most of their salmon. Matter of fact, if you go up in Alaska, the salmon that's in the rivers up there now, it's coho salmon, or I believe they call it. They had to reintroduce a whole genetically modified one because Chernobyl killed a lot of the salmon that was up there. So literally, they're finding radioactivity from flowing out of Japan, not Chernobyl. What's the Japanese one? Is it the Japanese? I can't remember the name of it. It's freaking been leaking radiation into the sea. Fishermen been complaining it's killing off all kinds of fish all the way over to our west coast. What the hell was the name? Fukushima. That was brilliant. That's fucking comic genius there on that one. Yeah, yeah. They genetically modified some new salmon and they released it into the wild. It seems to be doing all right, but here's the problem: with all this genetically modified shit out there, what's it doing to the rest of the environment? Is it throwing a monkey wrench into the balance? You know what I mean? Exactly. I'm wondering what the hell, in the long run, what all this genetically modified food's doing to us. You know what I mean? Giving us cancer. That's another thing Robert Kennedy said he was going to stop all this bullshit. Between all the extra ingredients we don't need in our food and the chemtrails. He literally said that. He owned up that they're dumping chemicals on us. So we're not doing that. We're going to stop that shit. Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. You know why, Snoopy? Because they're a little bit fishy. There's something fishy going on with them. Hey, Tammy, I was just asking about you a little while ago. Mass One was on. How you been? Damn, I've been on this for. I was on here for an hour already. Man, oh man, I should have went and put a damn thing up, a comment up. That's the only way you guys are getting notified. I've done it a couple times for you and mixed media in recent times, and you get here. But if I forget, like today, I didn't think about it. I also didn't think to charge the phone fully too. Right now, though, it's going up. I'm charging as we speak, so I'm up to 14%. It was down to 8%, so it's going to be all right. There's only the one live stream up here right now. I didn't put it up yet. I got 15% on this. Yeah, the only one over there is you and Texas 3 and Tammy right now, I think. And Snoopy. There should be like four of yous on there. Wait a minute. It says three. I wonder if Texas rolled out. He seems to be all right. He was watching. He was when he left to watch the Buffalo Bills game, the Chiefs and Bills. You know what? I'll put up the other channel just for shits and giggles too. Let's see. Wait a minute. But there won't be anybody on there for a few minutes. Probably it's. Hang on 1 minute. So that Tyson fight was a letdown from what I hear. Not yet. I'll put one up, but I don't know if anybody will even hop on it. You ain't dumb. You're just acting like that. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. It wasn't even worth talking about. I heard Tyson lost. I didn't see it. You know what? I didn't want to see Tyson take a loss there. But he's 58 years old. I mean, shit happens. What the hell? Can't expect a guy to win, what's he going to come back when he's 70 and try to fight another young guy? There's a point when you got to just say, okay, I'm done. I did my thing, and that's that. Yeah. Yeah, for a 58-year-old man, I heard he at least stayed in there, and, that's not too young. Shit, 58's nearly 60. He's nearly as old as I am. Well, it might have been all about the money there, and they weren't really trying to hurt each other, yeah? It might have been planned or plotted like that, and he'll come back and beat him later, you know what I mean? He'll take his training more serious and come back and beat Jake Paul later on. That's questionable whether it was a real fight. I didn't watch it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Tyson could probably knock his head off. He probably was holding back. Like I said, this might be so he can have a rematch and make more money. See what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, like I said, he's 58 though too. He probably, you know, when was he knocking people out? Back in the late 80s or 90s or whatever the hell it was, or that's a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. I think I'm gonna put up the other. I'll just put up the other live stream, see what happens. If I can get it to work, man. Let's see. Setting up the other live stream right now. Hang on one second. Yeah, it's got about 14%. I'm just trying to get both of them charged. Wait a minute. All right, almost. Let's see. Today's the 17th. And I'll put it on for 5 o'clock. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Okay. There we go. It's all set. And should be coming up in 8 minutes away. It'll go live. It might go live early because I'm going to hit the button now, see what happens. So right now, I got that live stream up. Exactly. It's got about, I think it's got 14%. I'm going to charge as soon as this thing gets full, and we'll switch over for a few minutes and hop back because I have this other one. There you go. There's the, I just got the notice. They're both on exactly 14%. I'm still trying to charge this. I got the wrong fucking wires. What the problem is, it's it's not a freaking charger wire. It's charging, but it's more for, I guess, downloading or for USB cord wire or some shit. That bags me up. Exactly. Oh, shit. The phone fell over. I had the phone up in the damn window already. It fell. That's what this thing was supposed to be. Right. I got it at Dollar Tree, and I think it's more of a, it's no fast charger. It charges, but it's not doing that great. Yeah, he died, didn't he? Exactly. I'm holding my phone upside down over here. There we go. Yep, so I'm actually live on the other one too, by the way. Till the battery runs the fuck out. This one's got stuck on 14% here. Yep. Yeah. You know what? There, that's better. I'm sitting in the damn dark. You guys probably wondering why I got all fucking dark and shit in here. Chappelle is great. We got somebody on the other live stream. How you doing? Hey, what's up? Who the hell's that? Yeah, exactly. Who, Chappelle? Yeah, they messed with him, and then they went after Cat Williams, I think, for a little while too. They were messing with him, trying to. He ratted out all of what's his name's people. Not Chappelle. Cat Williams ratted out Diddy's crew. He was talking about that, like, frickin' month before he got before Diddy even got, or not a month, about a year actually. He's been snitching. Good for him, because that Diddy's a scumbag. What the hell? Got trolls. Nothing but trolls over there, so I shut it down. Shit ton of trolls came on my channel. Yeah, I just pulled it down. There was nothing but trolls over there. Instantly. Bunch of weirdos and trolls. They want, you know something? That channel's been getting hit with trolls a lot. Like every time I turn it on, and so, they'll put a couple decent people in there, and they're all coming in at once. So that's Google or whatever. It was up for about 5 minutes, if that, and it was chock full of trolls. There wasn't anybody on there that I knew, so I took it down. Fuck them. Maybe. It's crazy. Yeah, I guarantee you, somewhere along the line, a lot of these trolls, some of them are probably getting paid or something. I'd swear on it. Yep. Let's see what we got for battery now. Damn, it's still at 14%. Hey, this might not be helping too much. Well, wait a minute. I need that. It's drawing all the power out of my car. Between that and this and the other phone. Well, the other phone's not hooked up. Yeah, it's on. It barely makes any noise. It's a hybrid. You can barely hear it. Every now and then it'll go brrr, like it'll start up, and then I guess it switches over to hybrid or whatever. It's a half and half hybrid and half, what you call it. Yeah, you know what, Tammy? The only thing I was just saying, I like the way it looks, like it's tinted windows in the back and shit, but I'm having a hell of a time getting used to. I keep trying to look up at the mirror to look out the back there. I can't see too well. It's darker, right? And they have a camera. Let me turn this around. Right here, that's a camera. That's both my stereo and cameras from the back, and you back up. It shows you what's where. But it's really hard. I got to get used to that, you know? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, for just back it up, the camera kicks on. And it's got like, it's kind of neat in a way, because it's got like, I wonder if I can show you. Let me see something here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to back up. I'll turn up hang on one second. I'll just back up a couple feet and you'll see the camera go on. Let me see how I can do this. Take my coffee, put it down there for a moment. Try to, what the hell? Oh, there you go. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Maybe not. I'll have to hold it somehow. All right. Wait a minute. I'll just back it up. See that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys see that? Puts lines on the ground too. But I'm hitting the brake when it gets bright like that. I don't know that I like that. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just, it's different. And I'll turn it off, I guess. There. Wire fell out. Put that back in. Oh, your mom's car like that? Yeah. Yeah, Toyotas are great. I wish... that's what I really was looking for. Let me turn this thing around. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather, in a way, have a Toyota. I've always had really good luck with Toyotas. Except for the last one that I got in an accident with. But it ran pretty good for me for quite some time. I wonder, hey Snoopy, you still on there? You got five people on there. Trying to figure out, Texas, you still around, or did he split? Tell you what, I got to go in and get dinner pretty soon, and I got to do my unemployment thing, and then maybe about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I might do another live stream if I'm up to, what's it say? Had my Toyota for 2 days before getting, it's a Tiba, that sucks. Yeah, 2 whole days. I'll hang around a little longer, Tammy. You got here late. You know how far? It's an hour and a half into this thing. You got here a half an hour ago. Everybody was on here for about the full hour. Who, me? Yeah, I'm all right. What are you sorry about now? Yeah, I'll come back on in a little while. I just got to get something to eat and make a phone call to unemployment, to call in my benefits. That's crazy. The irony. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you got here. Yeah, we're docking your salary. Oh man. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm wondering what happens if by chance I should be able to maintain my place here. I was 3 months behind in my rent, and I should have monies coming in supposedly Monday. Pay it all back up. Brother was saying, man, you ought to just jet, roll off, start somewhere else. Right. Yeah, the only family I got down here right now is well, my brother Chris he lives up in Pennsylvania, which isn't real far from me. My other brother, he's in the hospital. Has been in there for months. He's not mentally right. My sister's down here. My sister Sue. She's a piece of work. I don't talk to her hardly at all. Right, right. Yeah. Well, I got a real strong chance of getting in a retirement home. I was just went up to apply the other day. Turned out this is a weird thing. It's up in my old neighborhood, not far from the Chadsford Tavern. It's a Quaker run retirement home. Big money up there, and they they seemed like they were interested. But the weird thing is, the lady that interviewed me, I knew her when she was a kid. She literally lived on same block, not same block, right behind us. Actually, they called it Parrot Hill. Her last name was Parrot, and turns out she's the boss up there. I was talking to her and everything. I ain't seen her in 45 years, and I knew her brother from school. He got killed in a car accident. But anyway, I think there's a good chance I might get hired up there. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. And here's the deal: if you're there for 6 months, $1,000 bonus. If you're there for a year, it's 2,000 at the end of the year. And they said there's a raise, yearly raise, like a cost of living raise in January. Yeah, hopefully I get it. It is. It is. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. I'm hoping. I think I got a pretty good shot at there. And the good thing is, like the people that live there, I knew other people that worked in there, and they said the people who live there, they're giving you tips and bonuses for serving them. They're old people with money, and they're really generous, evidently. That's what I heard. I know one thing. It's a lot different pace than the rat race restaurants, man. As old as I'm getting, I don't want to run my ass off all day, all day, all day, and be treated like shit. I don't mind running my ass off, but at least give me some respect at the end of the day. The last couple places I worked, they kind of treated me like shit. There for a long while, and they take advantage, and they forget everything you've done for them when they were when they didn't have enough help, and you're doing the extra shit. Yeah, I'm hoping. Oh, I thought you rolled out. Yeah, I'm hoping I get it, Texas. You're right. You're right. You know what? That's a good attitude. That's a good way to look at it, mixed media. You're right. Yep, absolutely right. Told you the last couple days I've been bumming, not bumming, but full of anxiety. That might be another thing. I'm just trying like hell to get a better situation than I was in, and fighting the eviction shit, and just got in an accident a little while ago. All kinds of shit happened, but I do sense like something big's about to happen in the world, and this is like a calm before the storm. Something really world changing's about to happen. I think. And I think that's one of the reasons I was feeling all adrenalized. I mean, I couldn't sit still this morning. Thank you, Mixed Media. I appreciate you. Yep. And you know the good thing, I get along pretty well with the elderly. Like, we're about the same age, me and the. No, I'm serious. I like to talk to older people anyway. You learn a ton of shit. They tell you stories. People that dismiss elderly people are losing out in their life. You know what I mean? You can learn so much that save you a lot of trouble learning the hard way. They'll give you their wisdom, tell you what's what in the world. And when you're young, you never realize that. It's till you start getting some years under your belt that you realize, I could have done it the easier way if I had listened to so and so or this person, because a lot of times the elderly people are trying to give you wisdom so you don't have to do the same mistakes they might have done. That's funny because I said that the other day about seek ye first the kingdom of God. Keep it in balance, or keep that the focal point. Yep, exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. The funny thing is, if I look back on my life and shit, like when I was, I'm gonna put the chair back. I feel like I'm talking to a shrink now, telling about my life. Now, like when I was in school and a little bit past that, after high school and growing older, in my 20s and stuff, I was very quiet and very, I don't know if it's shy or just I didn't say a ton of stuff. Now you can't shut me the fuck up. Yep. I don't fit in any one age group. I try to fit in them all. I'll talk to anybody and the thing is what's this saying? Is wait a minute. Exactly. Volunteer and respect my elders. That's exactly right, Tammy. Yeah, like I was about to say, I'm like a chameleon with that. I can, talk on different levels to different people. And I think it's from growing up in a family of 9 and taking care of my brother, who was, he had he has mental illness. And it was hard as hell after my mom passed away. I kind of looked after him. My dad first and then my mom within a year. And it sucked a lot of years out of my life taking care of him. He lived with me for a while, about 20 some years, and it might have made me a better person, but I lost out on a lot of shit because I put all my effort just to try to give him some kind of a decent life because he couldn't hardly function on his own there. Yes, exactly, mixed media. Yep. I'll tell you one good thing about this car, man. I hardly burned any gas. I've been here almost working on 2 hours, letting it just roll. Just thing's been on the whole time. It hasn't burned any gas. Can you hear it now? It barely makes much noise. Yep. Yep. That's the next thing. A lot of people don't respect them or think, they don't want to spend their time with them. But you know what? You like I said, if you get sitting down and talking to these people, it's interesting, you know. And one day you're going to be in their spot. You're going to hope someone will listen to what you got to say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think I better hop off of here, get something to eat. Yeah, right. We're both almost there. I'm gonna hop off here, get some dinner, do my call to unemployment, and then I'm gonna come back on it in about what time's it now anyway? About 5 something, 5:30 almost. I'll probably be back close to 8 o'clock and do another live stream then. Yeah, here you go. Exactly. Yeah, a little bit. Things have changed. Yep. You guys have a great night. And if you're up in about 2 hours, if you're on the internet, look me up again. Probably close to 8 o'clock. All right. See you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Tammy, even if though you're 8. Have a good one.